Hi, and welcome to another episode of Mike's Investing. So today we're going to talk about the stock market and what's going on with the global economy. Now, with all my videos, these are for educational purposes, so please don't make any trades based on it. Just use it as educational purposes only. All right, so the stock market is, as you've noticed, it's been a sea of red. Essentially, everything's going down in the U.S. stock market. It could be things that are normally safe, such as utilities and consumer staples. It's all pretty much going down, with the exception of energy, which has done pretty well. Now, with that being the case, you might be wondering, well, why is everything going down? Well, it's really due to the Federal Reserve and how they've been raising the interest rates and how that affects the economy. So if you raise interest rates, it will cause the economy to slow down. But it also makes the dollar extremely strong, which creates a whole host of issues. So if you look internationally, you look at the other currencies that are in the basket of currencies with the dollar is getting stronger, whereas the other currencies are getting weaker. Now, what that does is it makes it extremely difficult on foreign nations because they do a lot of trades in dollar. So with that being the case, you have these countries that not only have their own inflation because they have been printing a lot of their currency, such as the euro, but also since their currency is getting weaker, they have to raise interest rates to try to strengthen it. That creates a double whammy for them. So what this is going to end up being, and where I see this going, and it's going to start over the next few months, you're going to see a really impactful global slowdown. And I think we're going to see a big global recession starting next year, equivalent to 2000 and 2008. And that's where I see it going, but that's just from what that I'm seeing and with the research that I'm doing. The other thing that I'm noticing is when it comes to crypto is starting to hold its own again. It looks like it's starting to find a bottom. I think that it's a good buy for Bitcoin if it's under 20,000, and if you're looking at Ethereum, if it's under 1,400, I think it's a great way to dollar cost average in. I think long term that's going to be a very good option, but that's just my thoughts. When it comes to gold and silver, I think that if silver is around 18 to 19, that's a good place to start dollar cost averaging in. I think it can get lower, and maybe we'll see silver go all the way down to $16 or $17, but I don't think it's going to get that cheap per ounce. I think it is going to kind of hold at its current level or just slightly below. When it comes to gold is around 1650 right now. Maybe it'll go all the way down to 1500, but I don't see it going any lower than that. I think that gold and silver have somewhat found a floor at this point, and I think that it's kind of like a spring that's compressing. At some point, when you release that pressure, it's going to jump, and I really see gold and silver doing that. But I think that this is a great time to accumulate if you're not already doing that. But like I said, I see that the global economy, kind of coming off the rails, if you will. I think that this is going to be similar to 2000 and 2008, and I think what's going to be the big thing that kicks it off is going to be a liquidity crisis, and I think that that's going to be caused by the Federal Reserve as they start to sell off the debt that they've accumulated. And once they start to sell that debt that they've been holding on to, I think that that's really going to affect treasuries, and I think that it's just really going to start derailing everything. So this is what I'm seeing. Don't mean to scare everyone, but do your own research. You're going to see that a lot of the things that I'm talking about are starting to come to fruition. So if you like my channel, you like my content, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And thank you for watching Mike's Investing.